Hey guys, my name is Mike Munzing with Munzing Mortgage Group. We're heading into another fantastic and beautiful weekend. The kids are heading back to school, so you might have to be dealing with that, but the weather is going to be great. I'm going to be out there, so if you need me, call me, 949-689-5626. I've been working with buyers for nearly 30 years. I've got all the programs, all the expertise. Would love to put that deal together for you. Be sure to go over to my website at www.mikemunzing.com, mainly this rate sheet to get the current rates, what's going on in the market, so you can talk to those buyers and let them know where the rates are. Now, the rates for this past week edged ever so slightly, not even an eighth, just a little tiny bit, and just something to be aware of. So right now they are fantastically low, but just week over week up just slightly. Print that up, take it with you, and have those numbers handy. This week, I want to touch base on the PropertyRadarcom report for the month of July. Now, it's always lagged about a month. They kind of cover where July was after they assess those numbers. You can get that over at www.propertyradar.com. Used to be Foreclosure Radar, but they do a great job. And what they're saying this month is they're kind of analyzing the numbers. I'm going to look at the charts here in just a moment, but they said after a better than expected showing in June, which we covered last month, California real estate sales took a breather in July. In our May report, we foreclosed that high prices may limit sales in the last half of the year. So far, July's sales appear to support that conclusion. I covered that a couple of months ago. They're proposing that the higher prices are going to stall these buyers just a bit. So let's take a look at what the charts are showing. Okay, the first chart that we're going to cover is the overall all of California home sales. Now, the first number here is month over month, so that'd be June into July, and that is down overall, all properties, down 4%. And then the non-distress sales, the ones that most of us are dealing with, that's down 3.5%, while the distress sales, short sales, foreclosures, that is down 7.2% on a month over month. Now, the interesting number is year over year, and that's what I want to cover here, is that year over year, we are looking quite a bit better. So year over year, all properties in California, the home sales are up 10.6% for all properties, a big jump for non-distress sales, 14.2%, and then finally, distress sales are actually down 6.6%. So you'll see that big bump in the non-distress, which is the good equity properties that are fantastic to sell right now. We don't have to deal with all the banks and such. Now, each month I like to cover this whole equity side of things. How many properties are currently underwater? Well, with the prices of the homes jumping over the last 6 months or so, the equity position has improved drastically in California, and 6.8% of all California homeowners are currently underwater. Now that's 600,000 properties, but it's far less than the well over 1 million properties that we were talking about just a few months ago. So these numbers look real good. And the next is the cash buyers. These are the ones I don't like because, hey, they don't include me as a lender. But currently, month over month, cash buyers fell about 6.4%, and year over year, they dropped about 2.7%. We've got great loans out there. A lot of that applies to the investors, so the investors have backed off a little bit, and at least we're working with those good home buyers who are coming in with a down payment, but needing a loan. Next, let's take a look at what's going on with the foreclosures. On a month-over-month basis, relatively flat, just up 2.7, little changes, but the year-over-year are the big numbers, and those were down across the board, down 20.7% for that initial filing the notice of default. Now the notice of trustee sale, the second stage, is down nearly 30%, 29.7% down year over year, and finally 25% down on the actual homes that sold in foreclosure. Very interesting. And finally, the last chart here is the inventories, the foreclosure inventories. What is the bank hanging on to? And now that year over year is down 10.8% on the pre-foreclosures, prior to foreclosure. The scheduled for sale current inventory held by the bank there is the 20.3%. And finally, the bank owned would be down 8.3%. Some interesting charts. Once again, we're mostly here in Orange County, which is a little bit of a different market. So this is California as a whole, but I hope that is just helpful, gives you things to think about. The markets are looking good, but the buyers are backing off just a little bit. We've got an exciting end of the summer ahead. Most of us, the summer's pretty much come to an end. When the kids go back to school, feels like summer's over, but the weather's gonna remain warm for another month or two. Should be great. Well, I once again will be out working. You can call me anytime, 949-689-5626. Send folks over to my website, over to my online application, have them call me, whatever they need, however you like to work, I will accommodate that and look forward to working with you. I can get approvals from my investors 24/7, weekends, nights, doesn't matter. I can run your buyer's numbers, get that approval for you, and really have you go into making those offers with confidence. I've got a couple of rough deals where some realtors are writing offers without an approved borrower. Amazingly, couldn't believe it. And that posed some problems. So let's not get you into that situation, and let's make this happen. All right, love being here for you. Call me anytime. God bless you. God bless your family. God bless this amazing country we live in. We're living in very interesting times. So I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Money, 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 money.